Hey, it's the freshest cookies. This cookie is a Minecrafting cookie. This cookie ain't stale. This cookie ain't your Mother's Day cookie. This cookie is fresh. Hi! Welcome to another episode of Cookies Through the Ages. That's right, we are playing sevtech of Ages. We are going to do in this video, we are going to talk about the magics. In my last video, we finally did the Bronze Age. Going back to the beginning, you come in with nothing, and you follow the purple brick road. Follow the purple brick road. If you want to just go through the game, blick, 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 do whatever it takes to go through to do the achievements only marked out here as completed as purple. Everything else turns blue. Now, in this, there are magic mods. One is Abyssal Craft, another one is Astral Craft, and another one is Totemic. Totemic you actually didn't need at the end of the day, turns out. I don't believe that you needed cogs for any of this. If you wanted to have cogs, but you do want to have a mill. So honestly, yeah, you did. So let's take a look at that first. I'm going to pay a visit over here to this place. This is the sevtech of Ages Grand Gallery, which I built. And in it, a handy-dandy way to clean out your chests and still have access to stuff you're not using if you have to reuse it again is to put it in a picture frame. In the right game mode, when you click on it, you have it right back. Right-click on your picture frame and away it goes. Okay. This is your Totempedia. Totempedia, Totem Basics, Melodies, Cedar Trees, Buffaloes. Oh my goodness. Tools. Totemic Stat, Bark Stripper, Bark Stripper. Yeah, this is not telling you everything. This is, and then you have miscellaneous. How to make a teepee, how to make a totem torch, how to make wooden pillars. If you're going to do the ceremonies, any of the ceremonies, basics of ceremonies, you need a totem base, which you can't click on. Next page. And you have ceremonial effects, and that doesn't help. There's the different ceremonies. Oh my giddy aunt. Apparently it also helps you if you wear a jingle dress. Totems and effects. Totem poles. To make a totem pole, the first thing you must do is create a whittling knife. And then your whittling knife will carve the various totem patterns. You'll right-click to scroll through and then click on your block of wood and it will become what you want. I don't see my carving knife. I don't know if I still have it on me. Probably not. Oh, yes I do. Totem whittling knife. Yeah, look at that. Got any regular? Oh, I do. Oh, that's maple. Ooh. Eucalyptus will do. That ought to work. Okay. You start with a base. Let's just walk over here. Take a piece of raw wood. Plop it on the ground. Take your whittling knife. Notice that? It said buffalo. Yeah. Hold down the shift key. Right click. Cow. Enderman. Horse. Ocelot. Pig. Rabbit. Spider. Squid. Wolf. Totem base. Now that you have a totem base selected, right click on your block of wood. Ta-da! Now, something you might want to notice is it will not make anything else. So if you wanted to make that bat, you got to put another block of wood on top of your totem base. Right click that and you get a bat. Though I have to wonder, would it work on a tree? Oh, I don't care. I don't care. Will it work on this? Oh my gosh! It will actually do it! Oh my giddy aunt. Oh, okay. Blaze. Buffalo. Oh my gosh! Oh, that's just too much. Oh, let's have a horse. Oh, I've got a fancy tree now. And the tree isn't dying either. Oh, that's hilarious. So, there you go. That's how you make a totem pole. To do the rituals, you need to have some goodies. You have to have flutes. And I'm going to put this into the chest over here. Because honestly, this isn't include. This needs to be included in all my goodies. You need to have a rattle, a flute. Let's come over here a little bit. Some wind chimes and a drum. And the trick of it is, depending on your ceremony, you're going to have it. This hangs from something. You have to hang it from something. It could be a log off the top of your totem pole. These you hold in your inventory. This you bang on. You bang on it. Bang, 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 bang. Right. You bang on it. And you're supposed to click through this. I suppose you could do it this way. Oh yeah, that would have been easy. So you'll be if you have a roller on your mouse, I have a Corsair gaming mouse, so I have the little roller, so that's how come I can go through this like real lickety-split. But you'd be going through, and you'd be shaking and rattling and rolling and all this stuff. And you're supposed to, what you get is, it starts with, you get a green bar, and it's the melody. And you get a timer, and you have to fill up that bar to change its color, I think to yellow or something like that, within the time allotted. And if you fill it up with the melody, your magic happens. Simple as that. It is as simple as that. Oh, put my book away. So, that's your totemic. And but that doesn't, well, there is one other thing. And you end up with crafting a abyssal craft, but you don't craft abyssal craft to go to the Darklands. You make one of these. It's It's this guy right here, the Nature's Compass. And what it will do is it will show you, I think I can do so on my map. I believe I ended up going north for this to do it. That's a village. And I believe I actually, not realizing that I could do this scrolling business to see where I was on the map. This is sevtech 2. This is the name of the world. I had one called sevtech 1. I got a closer village in sevtech 2. I can't complain. But if you start looking at the map, you realize I go up because I'm watching the needle on my Nature's Compass. Here's a dark wood village with dark cobble. It's a possible Shagath layer. Yeah, and this is an area here. This is swamp, believe it or not. This, I believe, is my dark wood forest. I believe. That's what it looks like. I would go up to darkwood forest, but um I no. Darkstone Village. Oh wait. Here's another Darkstone Village. And this may be my darkwood forest stuff here. If I could teleport, I would. Oh, and you see how it gets really narrow? Yeah, because I went all the way up to the north. So this is a Darkstone Village, and I think that this might be Darkwood Forest. Hot tip. Let's go back to home, where I am, and come out of this, put the book away. Hot tip. If you find an area of forest, I'm in the wrong game mode for this. If you find an area of forest, like this is forested area, okay? This is forest, but the ground is a blue, black, purple, and the trees are really scraggly and they look like death. Guess what? You have found a darkland forest. Go to the forest, take an axe, chop down some wood. You will need it. One of your recipes is going to call for the storage upgrade. I think this is cuter, but you have to have this to make that. You have to have that to get out of what? The tutorial, sevtech of Ages 1, 0, to get into 1. Now, once again, take a look. This time, you have to do the magics in order to complete things. And I thought this was going to get me to the next stage. No. This was what was going to get me to the next stage. But to make this, I have to have that. So basically, you have to have Abyssal Craft. Back in here we go. This time we're going to take this book. The Necronomicon. The Necronomicon is something you have to make. Oh, I don't have one of those little guys, do I? Do I want one of those little guys in here with a Necronomicon? I'm sorry, I'm thinking out loud. I have an energy pedestal. You'll put your Necronomicon on an energy pedestal. I'll get to that in a second. But you'll also have an image of Kutlu, the god that you're robbing power from. The more of these little statues that you get arranged in a circle around your Necronomicon or square, the more power your Necronomicon can absorb. Yeah, purple little streaks go from the deity thing to your book. Get too close and it will strike you with lightning because it doesn't like being robbed of power. Okay. No. Minecraft. Only in Minecraft can you get struck by a god. And maybe live to tell about it. Necronomicon. You have to craft it. This is something that you have to make from this. Call it Shoggoth Rump Roast. And your flint worth blade. How do you get Shoggoth Rump Roast? Well, the other thing that you'll notice is, well, I mean, come on. Kill yourself some zombies and you get rotten flesh. You will have to make plant cloth. Plant cloth's pretty easy. In my previous video, I talked about how to make plant fibers. Hit the grass, get some fiber, put it in your 4x4 little square here. I'm in creative right now. If I were not, you would see my little crafting area, my in-hand crafting. 3, and you get plant twine. Do it several times, and you get enough plant twine to make the fiber to make the plant cloth. Everything else you're going to have to go off and kill stuff for. So, Shoggoths are in Shoggoth layers. You see this dark looking stuff here? I've lit up this with some torches, otherwise you wouldn't be able to see a doggone thing. When I land on it, you're standing on monolith stone, abyssal craft. Down in this layer are the Shoggoths. You'll probably hear them moaning about. Monolith stones. Take a pick, collect a bunch. Come over here, take some of this. You'll want the pillars. And basically, you put a monolith stone on the pillars on top of a monolith stone, and then you make the holding case for your book right. Kill the Shoggoths. And you would get Shoggoth flesh, but that's actually not what you want. You need the Shoggoth meat. And you need it from Abyssal Craft. Here we go, Abyssal Craft. And do tell. Oh my gosh. And it doesn't show me the meat. Fine. Meat. Oh, I'm sorry. Abyssal Craft foodstuff. Jeez Louise. There you go. Whatever this is. Whatever that is. This is made by holding this and processing it. You'll need some of this. When you kill the Shoggoths, you might get some Shoggoth runt roast. You might be able to get their larder. When you look at this, this is magic stuff. That's all this is magic. If it's magical, whatever, it is what it is. This is Corellium gem clusters, by the way, for your Corellium gem. I'm sorry, this is your Corellium pearl, excuse me. Gem clusters, pearl, right. You'll need that at one point. You'll need this. You'll have to go into the Darklands, kill monsters, and take their eyes, basically, I guess. So yeah, this is a Shoggoth layer. It's really depressing. And we come up out of there. And this is the setup, basically. You're going to have a monolith on top of a stone. A pillar on top of a stone. Pillar on top of a stone. Over in here, I have two of these guys. You would put the Chutlu statue, or Kutu. What is he? He's Kutu. And you would put him on top of the pillar. And he's going to transmit the energy. You would put him on the pedestal base, and on the pedestal base you would put, where to go? This, the energy pedestal. An overworld energy pedestal, an abyssal wasteland energy pedestal. Oh God. Using the Necronomicon. Basically, it's Corellium, bits of flesh, darkstone cobble. Remember the darkstone? Yeah. Darklands. So while you're there, find a village, get darkstone. And then regular cobble. And you get a pedestal. If you do it this way, well, you use... You're going to use this as, I think, from the Between Lands. But you have a different... Oh, you have a different book. Wow. Anyway. Yeah, you made this way. And you had to have an energy pedestal, and you had to make this, but you had to make that first. Oh, here we go. Energy pedestal. Simple energy pedestal. Monolith stones. There's your eye. There's your Corellium pearl. No. Corellian infused stone. Oh, pearls. Any of these. And stone. And then you make this. And then you heat it. And then you have a pearl. Right. So that's how that's done. And that gives you this. The energy pedestal. Put the god on one pedestal. Put the energy on the other. Put the book inside there. And it starts to charge. Been there. Done that. Right. With this, you have to make an abyssal ritual to make a teleporter. Or you can craft one. Teleporter. 1 of 4. Blank teleporter, as dark as my soul, progression tweaks. Got a Corellium pearl? Good. Got bronze? Got copper? Got tin? Got blocks of coal? And black dye powder? And an apprentice blood orb. Right. And you get a blank teleporter. Now, on my map, I actually have that bad boy marked. Beneath portal, don't touch. I have it covered in cobblestone. All around, above, below. Because if you right click on that portal, you will go to the beneath. If you don't mark on the new map where your beneath portal is, where you came in, and where your portal is, and you don't mark it in the real world with some sort of light, you might never find it again. If you go to the floor of the beneath, in the floor of the beneath, you find black quartz. In the roof of the beneath, you'll find aquamarine. Black quartz will help you with this. The water wheel is good because it gives you a sawmill. Sawmill comes in very handy. But to get into age 2, you need to get to this. This was your journal. And then this was your Luminous crafting table. Take this out, put this away. Your Luminous crafting table. Luminous crafting table. It's in a Necronomicon ritual. You have to have a workbench. You have to have aquamarine. You have to have marble. And then you have to have reinforced slate. Reinforced slate, it is blank slate infused stone inside a blood altar. Blood altar? What? Yeah, that's something I didn't make. Capture demonic will, build a blood altar. Catch is, yeah, I can't play this, you can't do this in peaceful. You have to have mobs. I don't want it anymore. This will allow you to, Apple of Lofty Stature, which will remove your step-up abilities. Whatever that is. Yeah, I didn't want to do that either. I think I finally ended up cheating this in because I got sick and tired of being in this age, only to find out that this age is all about friggin' astral sorcery. Yeah, in the previous age, you had this, parchment. In the next age, your parchment will make constellation paper. So, welcome to age 3. Constellation paper. Again, Necronomicon ritual. You'll have to have rock crystal, aquamarine, gold, and parchment. Rock crystal, Starlight Altar, all that stuff. You're going to find that in the Badlands. The map. The map of the world, I believe this is, I have an indicator here that told me something. And that indicator told me south. So I'm facing south. Now I'm facing north. Think about your basic compass. North is up, south is down. I believe west is to the left and east is to the right. Okay, so if you go this way in the map, you go towards the cold. If you go this way on the map, you go towards the hot. Jungles will be down this way. The frigid North Pole will be up this way. Facing north, travel this way, and you get to the swamps. It gets wetter in this direction. Whereas if you go this way, you'll get to the Badlands, the deserts. It gets drier. Up is cold, down is hot. To the left is dry, and to the right is wet. That's how this world works. That's how you can find stuff. Wish I'd known that. There was actually a swamp area much closer than the one I ended up going to. Holy carp. So, Parchment, I think the constellation paper I ended up cheating in because I just couldn't stand it any longer. However, you can make a light well. You had a luminous crafting table. If it were nighttime and you placed your luminous crafting table outside, you would get power. But it is daytime. So, we will still grab our crafting table. We will walk outside with our crafting table. We will put it on the ground, and we will notice that it's getting some power because it's overcast, or it might be becoming night. Was the sun go down? Oh, the sun may be going down. Oh, that's nice. Good. If it's all black, it means you've got no power. This is actually powering up. To make stuff on this, put your goodies in and then use a resonating wand. This is a resonating wand. Hold wand in hand, right click on your table, and it will start to shimmer, and you'll have shimmering light, and then all of a sudden your new item will just appear on top of the table. And it's yours. Ah! That is what aquamarine looks like after you've made it. Falsic resonator, run around in the dark, find areas that have got a shimmery blueness to it. Mark them. That's where you want to put anything astral sorcery. This guy, Lightwell. Lightwell recipe. I think this one was actually craftable. Yes, once you got your luminous table set up and you had starlight power, you could start making things. So, you have to go and get you some marble. Go mine a snot load of marble. You find marble in a lot of places. If you are mining and you find the white stuff, mine it. That's marble. Get marble. When you are mining, when you are doing your mining, when you're down here and you're getting this stuff, and you're getting this stuff, and you're getting this stuff, if you see something looks like this, only it's marble, And I can't show it to you because I'm in the wrong game mode. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Yes, I can. Marble in its raw state. That's what it looks like. That's marble. If you see a lot of it, mine it. And then you'll have marble, raw marble. In order to make things, you will need to use a chisel. You could do chiseled marble with marble and do this, or you can get a chisel. Chisel. I highly recommend it for... This is your chisel. Tin plate, iron plate, stick. Either or works for me. To make plate, have an ingot. You'll see this in one of my other videos. I think I showed you how to do this. I think I showed you. Oh, yeah, we've had iterations of this. Right. No, you may not know how to do this. Oh, okay, this is a side note. So you have an ingot cast in your smeltery. Your ingot cast, take a brick, have gold in this, put it over there, run the gold on it. It consumes the brick. You get a brick mold. You get a brick mold. An ingot cast. Sorry, you get an ingot cast. Okay. Take an ingot of anything. Any sort of ingot. Let's see. Oh, by the way, these are your raw. This is ore. This is ore. It comes in clusters. And holy crap, you go into these places and it's not just a little vein with a few. You have these caverns full of clusters. Yeah. And there is a way to get this and get it real quick. But you get so much of it that you can't carry it back expeditiously. Leave. Oh, that's for a project. Oh, what do I have a lot of that I don't give a dinky about? Oh, I don't have a lot of anything that I don't give a dinky about. Ooh, I don't have a lot of anything that I don't give a dinky about. I'm afraid to do that. I already did. Okay. Oh, wait. I have these guys. Oh, no. I have this. Okay. All right. How to make plate. There's your engineer's hammer. I told you about that. Where did I put it? Stone mallet. Back in the very beginning, and I'm talking in the very beginning, in the first stage, was it? The first stage? Yeah. You had the anvil. Neat plates. Smash some ingots with a mallet on a stone anvil. The anvil. Get to the chisel in a second. The anvil. The stone anvil. Get cobblestone. Put it through your handy dandy furnace because you can do that now. Or put it on top of your kiln and it will make stone. Stone slabs. 3 of these. 3 of those. Done. Slabs, stone, anvil. Plunk that bad boy on the ground. piece of stone and a stick, and you have a mallet. I'm not sure if these are repairable even, but they might be. So, I mean, you could do this with other things, but what the heck. Put your ingot down. Take your mallet. Walk over to it. Right click. To bing, bing. And guess what? I now have bronze plate. I believe if I put the bronze plate down and I hit it again with the hammer, it will make a bronze rod. This is important. Plates beaten with the hammer make rods. Ingots beaten with the hammer make plates. It's a cheap little solution. Very cheap. Put away your hammer. And put away your ingots. And put away your bronze. Fine. Very fine. Okay. Chisel. Back to the chisel. The chisel. There's your chisel. So you took an iron ingot, you banged it, you made an iron plate. Stuck it together with a stick, and you have a chisel. Chisels are neat. Wish I could use them on wood, but they'll only work on the stones. I have a chisel here. When I hold my chisel and I right click, see if I put wood in here. Oh! It works on wood. Now, see, I did this the other day and it wouldn't work. That just about kills me. It'll work on any of my woods. I wonder if it will work on this. No, see, if you put in the wrong kind of wood, it won't do it. Won't work on dirt, will it? Oh, it will. It'll make fancy dirt. Oh my gosh. I can make dirt nether bricks. I can make fancy dirt. Let me just take a second. Sooty marble it'll do too. It won't do an egg though. And of course it will also do all the cobblestone. Oh, I can make a cobblestone marker with this. Okay. But if I put in 59 of these, it will give me 59 of whatever I make. Put in 1. A cobblestone marker. Select that. Oh, look. I now have a cobblestone marker. Isn't that interesting? If you put marble in there and you select the rune marble, you get it. You have to have marble, runed marble, marble arch, sooty marble, marble pillars, marble brick, in order to do all the astral sorcery stuff, to make the platforms upon which the various sized items will sit. And they get hugantic, folks. Absolutely hugantic. So that's how you make your marble bits. Walking back out here and in here, you pick up this guy. No, not that guy. No. All right. Put you away. The Astral Tome. So you have your Astral Tome. Open it up. Looks like outer space, doesn't it? You're presented with these three areas: discovery, exploration, and attunement. Discovery. Walk forward. It's either the W key, you're going to have to keep it going, or it's your up arrow, however you're walking forward. And you will see silvery lines. Right. So you made your constellation. You have your ancient shrines. You probably had to go find one. You have your resonating wand. You had to go and find your ores. You had to have your marble. You had to make your sooty marble. And you had to have your luminous crafting table. To come out of this, hit S. Oh, by the way, click on any item and it tells you about it. Tells you all about it. Placing the table higher in the sky allows it to collect more starlight, with atmospheric interference of starlight seeming to disappear entirely at around twice the height of sea level. It also collects considerably more starlight during the night. Table's current status: reservoir is visible beneath its crafting grid. Black or red. White means there's power, I believe. Green means there is power for the bigger tables. Right. Okay. In order to craft, right click with the resonating wand after you put the items and the recipe in it or on it, and when it is done crafting, it will be ejected from the table. Ah, there we go. Bottom arrow. Great. Wonderful. Stepping back out of this, let's go over to... oh God. See, this is the problem with this mod. Exploration. I really don't want to revisit this, but okay. And these are the things that happen in exploration. Ah, there's your parchment paper, your constellation. There's your wand, there's your this, there's this, there's this, there's this. So that's also exploration. No, because I went into discovery. Jeez Louise. Exploration. Here we go. Right. Light well. Faucet resonator. Run around in the dark. Everywhere with a faucet resonator in your hand. Everywhere where the ground turns this kind of a shimmery blue, just like this. Means you've got concentrated starlight power. Put your altars there. Yeah. And the higher, the better. Notice you started with one altar and then you get this thing, Starlight Crafting Altar. Lightwell. Crystals. Rock crystal properties. Crystal tools. Grindstones. All sorts of stuff. Want to find the temples? Need a sextant? Need a looking glass? Yeah. Want to do cave illuminators? You can make them. But you will need this. You will need the spectral relay to make this. Or actually, no, the spectral relay will allow you to do something else. Notice I didn't get very deep into this. There's a lot on YouTube about astral sorcery. Go there, look them up, watch them, learn, and enjoy. Stepping out of exploration, you get into attunement. This is where things get really insane. Oh my gosh. You get a celestial altar out of this. You get your star metal, celestial gateways. You get attunements, alignment perks, ritual pedestals. You have to make whole temples after a while. It's insane. iron transmutation, linking tools, I mean, telescopes. Now, I will admit, when you get into space exploration, you might actually need some of this carpe diem. Oh my gosh. I hope to God I don't have to go back into domic resonators, active channeling. See, for me, I'm of a vibe that no, no. You'll see that I kind of have gone to certain areas, but I didn't go to others because of the little lines, because I made this. Right. So, let's put this book away. Thank you. Okay. What are we talking about? We're talking about this insanity. There's your Starlight crafting altar. Right. If we walk outside and we just put it on the ground here, it's red. If we had starlight, I believe it would turn green. But if you notice, there are more things. Look at these patterns, and it'll kind of give you an idea about the groundwork underneath. You're sitting it on a background of sooty marble with borders in the white, with runes and pedestals, and something else, which I can't remember off the top of my head, is going to be on top of the pedestals to give you your beginnings of enchantment. Let's not lose this, though. Right. At the end of the day, I realized I could just get stuck in here and never go anywhere. I mean, I did the Attunement Altar. I did the Celestial Altar. This Celestial Altar and Attunement Altar has um, flooring, let's just call it that is so huge. It's unbelievable. I got sick of it. I really, truly did. But in order to get to your purple, you had to do all of this because you had to go into the Twilight Forest. So you had to get to a Starlight upgrade. So you had to make a Starlight Altar. You had to construct the new structure. You made a Starlight Altar, which I showed you just now. You put it on its surrounds. You put it in its flooring with its little pedestals with what is needed on top. You get it running. You lift up. You use your resonator, your resonating wand, and you make stuff. You get one of these guys. You've made your 2x2 hole, surrounded with plants. Normally just gives you a portal. Jump through it, and in regular Minecraft, you go into the Twilight Forest. Not in Sevtech of Ages. You got to have one of these to activate it. See, don't forget this is a 2x2 hole full of water. You make a 2x2 hole full of water, and once you finish putting the plants around it, it turns into that purple haze, and it becomes a portal in regular Minecraft with Twilight Forest. Not here. Got to drop this bad boy in first. Once you get there, you got to find all the goodies to make the Carbonite reactor. Carbonite reactor. This. Encased tower wood from the Twilight Forest. Well, you're going to do materialization, you're going to be using these things to make it. You still have to have encased tower wood. So, I mean, that wasn't going to help. So, encased tower wood. Carbonite. It's a mining expedition. Redstone ore. Minecraft. It will accept any ore, redstone. Put all of this together on a crafting table. Notice, crafting table. And you get this. Interesting side note, you can build one of these things and you put a dispenser in the middle and it will spit these things out faster than you can say, Bob's your uncle. Interesting that. But you need that. You need your reactor, and then you need, well, your basic piston. You can make a piston, folks. Pistons don't have to be found in Urgas towers. However, if you find an Urgas tower, you might be able to find encased tower wood. Yeah. Bring a pick. Bring an axe. Piston. Everybody knows piston, but in case you don't, piston. Here's your piston. Oh, wait, this isn't your normal run-of-the-mill. No, it isn't. No, it isn't. In a crafting table, you have to have plank siding. Plank siding. You have to go through the saw. What? Yeah. It's now dark. Ooh. No, I don't have the flooring underneath it, so that's not going to help. Yeah, in one of my other videos, I talked about this. The sawmill. Just to remind you, you had to watch my last video and you would see the sawmill. Take one of these. Come close enough to do it. Put it down in front. Oh, good. And do this. Take a siding. Any siding. Put that down in front. Step back. Oh, and it will do something more. And it will make molding. If you had a regular piece of wood and you put it in there, you'd get a lot of stuff off of it. I don't. I'm not going to. Don't step into this. It will hurt you. It will absolutely hurt you. Perfect. Driven by your water wheel. Perfect. So, once you have your piston, once you've got these things, I showed you how to make iron plate and octane ingot. Or you can use siding, an iron plate, and redstone. Either or, got to have some oomph to it. I think I opted for the redstone. Cobblestone, plating, yeah, any kind of siding. And you have this. And then you have the engine. Finally, you come down to your coal engine. Your coal engine. You will not love this. One of two. Coal engine. Crafting. Use this, and you have to have sticky pistons, carbonite reactor, seared furnace controller, cauldron, gas tiers, steel leaf rods, fiery gears, and gold chests. it will make the coal engine. Or you can do pistons, iron plate, and a nether furnace. Furnace, nether brick, blaze powder. One problem. When were you in the nether? When did you go to the nether? Point. You didn't. You don't get into the nether, I think, until here. Right. You know what I did? I cheated in the dumb nether furnace and made myself a coal engine and got the flock out of Dodge. Yup. So far for sevtech of Ages, this is the magic connection. This is all from the Between Lands. All of it. So, once again, in front of my sevtech of Ages gallery, this is the Freshest cookies for this episode of Cookies Through the Ages. Signing off for now. Ta-ta!